The rhythm of the tropics on an island in the Caribbean.
We got many beautiful beaches here.
Oh, good.
What better place to get away from it all? And Drew Sanders really is getting away from all of it.
It's really neat.
A brief break from job and home and a total break from her husband.
This is totally unique for me.
Divorce Dominican style. Legal, remote, and quick.
Dad, a good boy.
Her trip begins at home.
We're in Slingerlands, New York. We're going to the Dominican Republic. Come on.
In 2 days,
You want to go to work?
her marriage will be history.
Thank God. Stay. Good to get it over with. Bye. To have it over in 48 hours is going to be wonderful. Hi, good morning. How are you?
She designs and sells jewelry in upstate New York.
Let's set up the store, Indiana. I've been in business 15 years. This is the fun part. Started very, very small, just me. Good morning, Drew Sanders Custom Jewelers. May I help you? Now we do well over $1 million a year in business. It should be ready by 5 or 6.
Marriage may be her only failure. In her art and business, she's a big success.
I love selling and working at the bench. It's fun talking to people. I love people. We had a couple in here last night get engaged, and you know, hugs and kisses and tears, and it's real neat, you know, to watch that. I guess that's the romanticist in me. That's the part that gets me in trouble. That's why I'm going to the Dominican Republic.
An early check-in.
I'm not awake yet. It's 6:30 in the morning.
And you don't have any concern about a divorce decree from the Dominican Republic standing up in a court in the United States?
No, my lawyer, Linda Leventhal, really assured me that it has been proven that it's accepted in the United States, providing there's a legal separation on file, which we have one, and consent from my husband, which I have.
In a compartment or underneath the sea.
The idea of undertaking a legal process in a foreign country feels funny.
Oh, it feels very funny. I would prefer doing this at home. But without any grounds, it's impossible for me to do this. I would have had to wait another year. And there's no reason to. No reason to wait. I wanted to get it over with.
Bienvenidos al Aeropuerto Internacional de las Américas en Santo Domingo, República Dominicana.
Apparently, it's one of the few countries that accept grounds of just incompatibility. There really weren't any grounds other than we didn't know each other well enough. So, he doesn't have to go. Thanks.
And lady, you're welcome to Santo Domingo,
Thank you.
and I hope you like it.
It's really pretty.
Santo Domingo, the oldest city in America.
Hello, Dr. Espinosa.
How are you?
Drew Sanders.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Same over here.
This is, I'm supposed to give you from Linda Leventhal.
Fine, fine.
Manuel Espinosa is Dr. Divorce in the Dominican Republic.
A lot of movie stars, etc. Jane Fonda for a divorce. We have Colleen Hurst, Barbara Streisand.
His business began in Mexico,
Elizabeth Taylor, I got a divorce twice in Mexico, you know.
then moved 20 years ago to Santo Domingo, where he wrote the law.
Are there any children of this marriage at all?
None.
Child custody or property settlements must be handled by a lawyer in the U.S.
Bring those identifications, your
Yes, I
passport and your tourist card, okay?
Okay.
I feel that I'm definitely doing a service. I think I have never broken a marriage, I can tell you this much.
Go up to the room? Great.
That we got married for better or for worse, I mean, my gosh, I think those words are gone now. We're in the 20th century. We're in 1990s.
What are the words now?
What is the words now? The words, I think, is we must be happy.
I'm ready to go swimming.
Is divorce too easy to get?
I think in certain cases it ought to be easy. In a short-term marriage, I don't know why it shouldn't be. in long term, then I agree that other avenues should be sought prior to the final step. And in my prior marriage, I did do that.
Do you think marriage is too easy?
I think marriage is too easy.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. It's so hard to tell. You get caught up in the romance of it. I think time needs to be spent really getting to know each other. And that's where I made my mistake. I did not do that. And as a result, here I am today. Good morning.
How are you this morning?
Fine, thank you.
Are you ready to go to court?
Oh, I am ready to go to court.
Okay, shall we go to court then?
Yes.
Shall we?
Drew Sanders will have company today in Santo Domingo Divorce Court.
Hi, how are you?
Two other Americans are also dissolving their marriages.
Please sit down over here.
One of them is here for his second Dominican divorce.
Excuse me?
Bob, you've been through it before.
Right. That's quick. Painless.
And it's painless, did you say?
Yeah.
Please stand up.
Su nombre, por favor.
The judge would like to know your full name, ma'am.
Drew L. Sanders.
Drew L. Sanders.
¿Ratifica su decisión de divorciarse de acuerdo a las leyes de la República Dominicana?
The honorable judge would like to know if you'd like to proceed with this divorce action in accordance with Dominican laws.
Yes, please.
Yes, sí, señor magistrado.
¿Comprendió la pregunta?
Do you understand the question, ma'am?
Yes, thank you.
Yes, sí, señor magistrado.
It takes 75 seconds.
That was quick. We're divorced.
But finishing the paperwork will take a few hours.
I'll feel best when I can see it, you know, with the papers.
Time enough for sightseeing on the island that was Christopher Columbus' first settlement in the New World, almost 500 years ago.
Duarte, the guy what gave the independence to the country.
Come on, we're independent. So I'll have him take our picture.
Yeah, right in front of the Independence Monument.
Quick divorce isn't cheap.
Oh, that's not so neat.
Not at all.
In addition to travel and hotel costs, there are court charges and fees for the local attorney.
He said 15 US, is that what he said?
So that's 100 from here.
It's anywhere from 2,500 to 5,000, depending on the complications at home in agreeing to the separation agreement.
But the payoff comes in early afternoon.
Yes, hi, I'm Drew Sanders. I got divorced this morning. I would like to be able to take my papers home with me.
A notary stamp from the American consul.
Ah!
That felt
That felt very good.
Now we're going swimming.
And now we're going swimming. Yeah.
There's something that feels odd about celebrating a divorce.
I think the mourning's already done. I mean, the mourning was done months and months ago. I don't have feeling for my husband, so that makes it right. I don't even think about that. In all of these steps, I haven't once thought about him. But to get here, I guess you have to be at that point of not having emotion involved with it.
What's next for you?
Go on with my life. Next is business as usual, and we'll see. I don't know. I hope I'm still open. I want to still be open, and I want to trust again. So I'm hopeful.